Hey guys, it is September 29th, 2025. This isn't like the normal vlogs I post, as you can already tell, it's a little different. But my name is Avira Sia if you're new here, and welcome back to my channel. So, I had no intention of filming a video like this, at least not today, but things have happened and I've just felt like I'm meant to make this video, and especially today. I have been wanting to make a vision board ever since the start of 2024. And the start of 2025, I was this close to actually doing it. I chose the pictures, I got them printed out, I even cut them out one by one, and I even laid them out on my board in the manner that I wanted it to be placed. But I don't know why, I don't know what happened. I never got around to actually putting it together. Now, it does seem a little strange how I would get that close and then just completely forget about it for like almost a year now. But I think everything happens for a reason, right? So the reason why I actually didn't end up making it is because I had just started my YouTube channel back then, and I had thought, wait, it would be a great idea to make a vlog or a video about making a vision board. And back when I got the thought of doing this, I was in Thailand, and I literally took my vision board to Thailand thinking that it would be a great video to film over there, and I never ended up doing it. And I don't know why. So, because I thought I'd make a video of me making a vision board, I never really got around to doing it. And I would just kind of avoid it and put it away and push it back. And it just never happened. And today, after months, I randomly had this thought, like I was editing and I was scheduling a YouTube video, and I randomly had this thought that, wait, I should film this video today out of nowhere. After like a year of completely forgetting about it and just dismissing it, I was like, I should do this today. And then I suddenly got this random urge of motivation, and I started thinking of all the things I would say in this video and how I could help you guys also. And everything was just aligning with the path to me making this video tonight. And I had like plans for today. I had things to do. Like I was going to go out with my mom, I was going to go out with my friends. I had things to do. And for some reason, all of those things got cancelled, and everything has just put me in this place where I need to make this video today. Even though I did try to avoid doing it today, I literally was like, no, you know what? It's fine, I'll do it tomorrow. The universe just really wants me to make this video today. So I sat down and I took my journal and I wrote down a few points, what I'm going to say to you guys and what I'm going to do in this video. But I have been wanting to make this video for like a year, so there are a lot of points that have been in my head for like the past year about what I'm going to say. But I kind of feel like I'm just gonna let myself flow and say what comes to my mind in the moment. And I do have a few points on this journal about like the basics so that I can teach you guys how to make a vision board and what's good and what's bad. But other than that, I'm just gonna be sharing my true, honest thoughts in the moment with you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I took the pictures that I had cut out and printed like a year ago out of my bottom drawer where it was nicely hidden in there. And I realized, wait, I don't even have a board because the board I took to Thailand literally broke and I couldn't bring it back or anything. So I just left it there. And I realized, wait, if I actually want to do something, I will find a way to do it. So I have this huge mess over here filled with cardboard boxes and random bags of stuff. And I thought, why not make use of one of the cardboard boxes and cut it up and make it into a board? I know, genius plan. So basically, you see the space over here. I usually sleep on this side of the bed, and the first thing I see when I open my eyes is literally that wall over there. So I thought that would be the perfect space to put my vision board because as soon as I open my eyes, it's the first thing I see. So I'm gonna try to cut up the box into that wall size and hopefully it works out. I've never done this before, so let's hope everything goes to plan. So this is the box we have over here. It's quite big. I think we can make this work. So while I cut up this box, I would like to talk to you guys about what manifestation really is. So if you're new to manifestation and you don't really know what it is, and you just hear this term manifestation, vision board everywhere, let me explain to you what my definition of manifestation is. So to me, manifestation is like bringing your thoughts and beliefs and desires into reality. One thing about manifestation is the law of attraction. The law of attraction is basically the idea that like attracts like. And so positive thoughts attract positive outcomes, and so and so. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you believe something, it comes true. If you believe good things happen. If you believe bad things happen. Okay, so I kind of flattened the box. This video is not sponsored by Amazon. So let me read to you guys a few of the quotes that I really stand by. The first one is, if you believe it, you will achieve it. I believe that everything that you fully put your heart and feelings and emotions into, everything you put your precious energy into, actually comes to reality and you actually achieve it. Now, if you have goals in life, you truly fully believe that your goals are going to come true one day or another. That is believing it and then eventually achieving it. Another quote is, you control your mind controls your reality. I believe that positive thoughts are really important to have, because if you're not a positive person in your day to day life, then your thoughts are not positive either, which means your reality is not positive. And your reality cannot be the dream reality that you want if you don't have a positive mindset. Having a positive mindset is the most important thing in this world, because when you are positive, everything else around you becomes positive. That leads on to my next quote: having a positive mindset changes everything. Trust me, it really does. When you wake up in the morning and your first thought is a positive thought, you notice how the rest of your day goes so well. But if you wake up instantly with a bad mood, then bad things happen to you in that day. Because you control your mind, you control your thoughts, you control how you want your day to go, you control how you want your life to go. If your mind is positive, then your life will be positive. If you wake up saying to the universe, show me how good it can get, the universe will show you how good it can get. Trust me, I wake up with a positive mindset. I am actually motivated to do things throughout my day. I don't get into a slump and be in bed and scroll through my phone all day anymore. Of course, sometimes we do have those days, but at one point I was like that every single day for months. But then I realized I have control over my thoughts. Everything I do, everything I think, shapes who I become as a person. And if I have the choice to change that, then why wouldn't I make it so much better and so much happier and so much more positive? Okay, y'all, I have this so far. I think it's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the fact that it's kind of bendy, and I hope that doesn't affect my pictures on it. But I'm gonna go to that wall and see if it's if it's I'm gonna go to that wall and see if it fits. Alright, so I measured it and it's a bit too big, so I made a mark as to where I want to cut it. And I think this is gonna be like the perfect size. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little difficult cutting cardboard with just these scissors, but it's fine, we got this. Okay, this should be perfect. I think it's like actually the perfect size for my pictures. Now that my board is made, it literally only took me like 7 to 8 minutes to do. I could have done this like a million times in the span of a year. It's fine. So now I'm going to open the pictures that I have nicely tied up and kept a year ago. These have been inside my drawer for the longest time. I actually kind of forgot about them, but I'm gonna go through them and see if I still align with them, and I'm gonna choose out the ones that I only want to manifest. So if you're new to manifestation, You probably have so many questions right now, like how do you make a vision board, and where do you find the pictures, and how do I know what pictures align with me, and all of that. And don't worry, because I am here to guide you through every step of the way. So first things first, how to make a vision board. It's really easy. All you need is a cardboard, which I'm pretty sure everybody has a cardboard box at their house that they can just cut up like I did. Or you can literally just run to the store and get a cardboard, a piece of cardboard. Literally, just that. And I got these pictures from Pinterest. Basically, what I did was I scrolled through Pinterest. I took a few weeks to find them. I chose the best ones that I aligned with, and I saved them all into one separate Pinterest board. And I chose the best ones. I selected around 30 pictures, I'm not sure. They're like around 30 pictures. I selected the best ones that I really aligned with, and I thought, oh wait, I really want that in my life. Like for example, your goals in life, your desires. Like I printed pictures out of my fitness goals. Like for example, if I see someone with the body type that I want, I printed a picture of that. I also have pictures of money and my dream mansion, and yeah, just everything that I desire in life. So what you should do is you should scroll through Pinterest or Google, whatever suits you best. I prefer Pinterest because in my opinion it's more aesthetically pleasing, but you can do whatever feels right to you. And I printed pictures of everything that I want to manifest. My goal is to achieve at least 90% of my vision board by this time next year. And I know if I just started in the beginning of the year, I probably would have manifested like 80% already. But it's okay, everything happens for a reason. Everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. And I'm just glad that I finally got myself to do this, and instead of like never doing it, I'm glad that I finally got myself to do it now. And one thing you should do is when you print a picture, make sure that it's realistic to you. You might see a picture that you think is pretty, but it has someone else's face in it. Now the universe is not going to understand that that's what you want. If you want it to be you, the best thing you can do is take pictures where no one's face is shown. Like for example, this is the body I want to achieve and there's no face in it. So the universe will know that it's what I want. And if there is a really good picture and it has someone's face in it, I would say cut up a mini picture of your face and stick it on their face. That way it sends a really direct signal into the universe that, oh, that's her and she's going to get that. And make sure that your manifestations are really detailed and thought out. You should really be specific about what you want and your goals and desires. You shouldn't have vague desires, like for example, I want money, I want a car, I want love, because I feel like those affirmations are really less effective. Instead of that, you should think, what kind of money do you want? What kind of car do you want? What kind of love do you want? And how are you going to get that money? How are you going to get that car? How are you going to get that type of love? Because the more specific that you are, the better. Because then it kind of personalizes your goals to you as a person. Like for example, I want to be famous. I'm not just going to write, I want to be famous, I want to be famous, I want to be famous, and it's going to happen. No. I'm going to write, I want to be famous, and I want to act, I want to sing, I want to teach the world how to be a better person. I want to act in movies that are streamed on Netflix. I want to go to the Tonight Show by Jimmy Fallon. I want to meet famous artists. You need to be really in depth and really in detail about what you want. And to do that, you have to know what you want. So I would say sit down with yourself, grab a notebook and a pen, and write down a list of all your desires. I think that would really help you know what your goals are if you're completely clueless, because then it's in a piece of paper right in front of you. And then after that, all you need to do is look for pictures of those goals and print them out. Hey you guys, it's the next day. I'm so sorry my battery died, so I thought I would just continue the video today. But I did finish making my vision board. I started it today morning and I just got done with it. And honestly, I am obsessed with it. Like, I haven't been able to stop looking at it ever since I got done. Like, it just makes me so happy. Let me give you guys a little peek of what it looks like. Oh my god. I love it so much. Give you guys a little gist of everything I've put on here so that you guys kind of have like an idea of how to make yours. So basically, I've dedicated separate corners throughout my vision board. So for example, on the right corner, I have everything self-care related. Like I have pictures of clear skin and my gym body goals like I talked about earlier, and just some motivational quotes like consistency is key, etc., just to keep me motivated to achieving those goals. On the bottom right corner, I have kind of my academic goals, which is also kind of self-care in some ways. But yeah, I have all my academic goals, like the grades I want to achieve, and just quotes that keep me motivating to keep studying. And there's this one picture on here that has a notebook with like colorful writing, and I feel like colorful notes always keep me motivated to take notes. Like I am the type of girl that loves to take notes. If I have like cute pens and sticky notes and cute erasers, I've always been like that. I don't know why. So I have a picture of that because that really keeps me motivated to study. And for the center of the vision board, I've kind of dedicated one quote for my entire vision board. And I saw this quote like 2 years ago while I was scrolling through YouTube. I came across a video, and in that YouTube video, she was basically explaining how she makes her vision board. She had this quote on her vision board, and ever since I heard it, that quote has like resonated with me so much, and it's just stuck by me, and I've even put it on my wallpaper and stuff. So I thought it would be a great idea to put it on my vision board and to kind of like make my entire vision board dedicated to this one quote that really inspires me. And I'll put the quote up here so that you guys can read it too, and maybe screenshot it and put it on yours if it inspires you too. But yeah, the rest of the pictures on the center of my vision board around that quote are basically like my career goals. Like I have a picture of a YouTube plaque, which I really hope I achieve soon. I have pictures of a camera, which I really want. And then I have pictures of me hitting 100k on Instagram. Like I literally just took a screenshot of my Instagram and edited the numbers to 100k. Well, I've actually put 111k because it's an angel number, but yeah, whatever. And then I have pictures of PR boxes because I absolutely love receiving PR. Like it makes me feel so special. And then I have pictures of like the brands that I really want to work with. So on the top left corner of my vision board is basically when I sit down and I visualize my ideal life ever since I was a kid. It has always looked the same till this day. It still looks the same. I have these same images that go through my mind, and I just kind of like found similar images. Obviously I'm not gonna find exact same images to my imagination, but I basically went on so I basically went on Pinterest and I found like the closest pictures that I could find. But yeah, I put them on here, and like I think it's really beautiful to look at because it's literally a whole board of just my imagination of what I want my life to look like. And yeah, there's pictures of acting, there's motivational quotes. Again, I really find quotes that motivate me so much. Like for example, I attract people who help me on my journey, because I really think that having people that motivate you to reach your dream life is really important. Because if you have toxic people, toxic friends that always put you down or make you feel like you're less than them, then your mindset is not going to be happy. It's going to make you feel less. And when you have friends that lift you up and support your goals and that are always there for you, that's when you actually start to grow in life. And that's one thing that I achieved this year, because I feel like my friend group has changed so drastically. I feel like it was for the best, because I just didn't think that I would find a group of friends that would actually want to see me grow and would actually want to see me be good in life. They motivate me to just be the best version of myself, and I'm so grateful to have them in my life. But yeah, I just put this quote here because it really motivates me, and it also reminds me to keep my circle healthy and not toxic, and to have people around me that are only willing to see me grow and that grow with me. And yeah, I did count the pictures, and like I said, I thought I had around 20 to 30 pictures. Girl, no, I counted them one by one, and they were, I'm not even kidding, they were 80 pictures, which is a lot. And obviously I printed them out a year ago, so I obviously don't resonate with all of them. So I did remove some of them, and I narrowed it down to like around 50 pictures, 50, 60 pictures. But yeah, that's my vision board. I'm absolutely in love with it, and I'm honestly so happy that I finally got around to making it. And I really hope that you guys make one too, because honestly, just by putting my goals in a board in front of me already makes me feel like achieving them even more. Like, I'm so excited and I can't wait to achieve all of these goals that are sitting right in front of me, and it just makes it a step closer to feeling real. So yeah, I hope this motivates you guys to go and make your own vision board too. Okay, so now that the vision board making part is done, I want to talk to you guys more about manifestation. So we're gonna grab my journal where I wrote all my notes, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about everything that I wrote down. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is that your goals are not unrealistic. No matter what people tell you, if you want to be something, if you want to do something in life, and if you've had that desire since you were young, I feel like you should follow it. I feel like so many people, they have so many dreams and goals when they were younger, and gradually as they grow up, those desires just kind of fade away. And I feel like it's really common with people because they let so many other people tell them what they should do with their lives. You go for something that feels like the most realistic, or you go for something that feels like the easiest. But I want you to remember that when you were a kid and you had that goal of becoming an astronaut, of becoming a doctor, of becoming a fireman, of becoming a pop star, an actor, a fashion designer, just know that when you were a kid, you were 100% purely yourself. No one told you how to live your life. No one told you what to do. No one taught you new ways. You were purely just you, and you were you with the knowledge that you had of the world. No one else told you anything about the world. You just had your own perspective of the world when you were young. And as you grew up, obviously you went to school, you learned new things, people told you things about life, and you obviously followed them because that's what everybody does. And there was obviously a reason as a kid that you wanted those goals, because truly inside you felt like, I want those goals because they resonate with me, or they just feel right. And if you still feel that deep down inside, that you still want to do something that you've always wanted to do as a kid, trust me, just follow that dream, because that's your purpose. It's not unrealistic. It's in your head for a reason, because if your goals were unrealistic, the universe wouldn't have put those ideas in your head in the first place. And one thing that really stands by me is my goals are not unrealistic, because there are people out there that actually have the things that I want. There are successful YouTubers out there, there are successful influencers out there, there are so many of them. So I feel like if they can do it, why not me? And you should feel the same about your goals too. If someone else can do it, then why not you? You just have to have the right mindset and the right desire and the passion to do it. And then it's all yours. Even if you just put in 10% of the work, but the desire and ambition is so much, you will already automatically see how everything aligns to you getting that goal. I feel like manifestation requires you to have a lot of self-love for yourself, because I believe that the universe or God won't give you the goal that you want if you're not aligned to the right energies or the right frequencies to achieve those goals. And I feel like to align, you need to constantly change yourself, you need to constantly evolve yourself. You can't always be the same version of you for the rest of your life. You're obviously gonna grow, you're obviously gonna level up, you're gonna evolve. You need to be open to learning, you need to be open to growing up, you need to be open to evolving, because the more you evolve, the more you get closer to your dream life. You literally need to imagine your dream life, and you need to imagine how you are in that dream life, and you need to think to yourself, wait, I want that goal. A version of me already has that goal, I know it does, but how does that version of me act in their day-to-day life? And then you need to start putting in those habits into your day-to-day life, and that just gets you a step closer to being in that dream reality that you keep imagining about. So I'm actually a really shy person when I first meet someone. I'm actually a really shy person just in general, or I used to be, but I feel like I'm getting out of that shell more and more day by day, because as a kid I used to be extremely talkative. I used to yap everybody's asses off. I literally used to talk so much that people used to tell me, literally, Avira, you need to stop talking, please stop talking. And obviously as a kid I used to think I'm doing something wrong by talking so much, so it kind of went in my head that talking is wrong, I shouldn't talk so much, I should be more quiet. And that's why as I grew up I became quieter, I became more shy, I kind of became less confident as well, I'm not gonna lie. But Then I sit here and I think about it and I think, wait, I was my truest self as a kid. Why am I letting other people's opinions about me change who I am as a person? And that's actually really helping me become less shy and become more confident out in the world, because I think to myself that the person I was as a kid was me being 100% purely myself, and every single day of my life I still try to be like that version of me, because I feel like I was so happy as a kid. I was so joyful. I mean, everybody is so joyful when they're kids because they have literally no worries in life. I mean, when you're a kid, you literally have no stress and no worries about life at all, and all you can do is play around and have fun. So I feel like that was me truly inside. Like, my inner child is still like that, and I try to bring her out every single day in my life, in my day-to-day life. And yeah, that's really helping me become more confident and more, out there. And I even imagine like my best version of myself, and she is obviously not shy, because how is she going to be a singer and an actor and a super famous superstar if she's gonna be shy? And then I think to myself like, wait, but she's me, so I need to be like her, I don't know if I'm making any sense to you right now, but all I'm saying is you need to realize what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And if you feel like you're hiding yourself, you're hiding your personality in any sort of way, and you're just not embracing yourself fully, then I feel like you need to sit down and you actually need to think about how you can change that. Because the more you embrace yourself, the more the universe wants to be closer to you. So I feel like just embrace yourself and be the best version of yourself, because self-love is so important if you want to manifest, because you're manifesting for yourself. And if you don't love yourself, then how do you think you'll have the ability to manifest anything? And by self-love, just to simplify it, literally just doing one thing for yourself every day will already make you feel so much better about yourself. Like, people are so busy in their jobs, in their works, and just their life that they actually forget to prioritize themselves sometimes. So I feel like you should do at least one thing every single day just to make you happy. It's just eating your favorite meal, or just buying something that you really like, or just doing your makeup a certain way that makes you feel more confident, or just going to the gym to feel better about yourself. Literally just do anything to make you feel good about yourself, and I want you guys to do at least one thing that makes you feel good about yourself every single day, and trust me, you'll already see the way your life is changing. And that was all for today's video. That was all the advice I had to give you guys and all the tips. Good luck on making your vision board, and if you actually do make a vision board because of this video, please send me a picture on Instagram, because I would literally feel so happy that I helped you make that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I inspired you to be at least 1% better today. And I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.